is going on, guys? Jack here, and welcome back to another episode of the Portsmouth Career Mode series. This is episode number 30. I'm going to be starting today's episode off going into a game here in the FA Cup against MK Dons. Now, would we suffer a defeat like Manchester United did in the FA Cup a few months ago, I think it was? Will we suffer the same feat here against MK Dons? Well, we'll have to wait and see. We are playing on world class in the snow, and we'll have to wait and see how well we do in this match, or actually how bad we do in this match. We'll have to wait and see. But first of all, I want to thank you guys for all the support that you gave me on the last episode of Career Mode. We managed to get well over 50 likes, and if we can do the same on this video, guys, that would be greatly appreciated, and it will show me that you guys are really enjoying this series, because I certainly am enjoying making this series. It's a very fun series, and I really am loving every single minute of it. So be sure to leave a like if you are enjoying this series. We're very close to the transfer window now, so that will get interesting. But yeah, I have said it once, I'll say it again. I do want to go far in the FA Cup. It's as simple as that. I've probably said it numerous times in this series and in previous series before, as we take a 1-0 lead there early on in the 10th minute. What a lovely goal that is by Neal Maupay. Really sloppy defending from the MK Dons player, and Neal Maupay is just able to capitalise on that. It's a really good finish. Lovely, cool and composed round the keeper to make it 1-0. But I do want to go far in the FA Cup. Whether we'll go far, that really remains to be seen, but my aim is at the moment just to go as far as I possibly can. And if that does mean that we're able to beat Premier League teams, I doubt that we will be able to. But if it does mean that, then that'll be great. And the only reason I'm saying that I want to go far in the FA Cup, rather than the J Payne Trophy, for example, is the financial implications. I've said it before, you get a lot of finances for going further in the FA Cup than you do for something like the J Payne Trophy or the Capital One Cup. I think if you win the Capital One Cup, you get about £100,000, which is nothing really. That's probably a year's wages of one of my players, I'll be honest. That really isn't anything whatsoever, as Tommy Lee makes an outstanding save there in the 28th minute. What a good save that is by our backup keeper, and he's actually been pretty decent so far for me, as we get another good chance of the game here as we get slotted through there by Jordan Ibe, but unfortunately we can't put it into the back of the net. Jordan Spence with a really good block, and really I should have done better in that situation. Had I have just fake shotted inside, I probably would have made it 2-0 there, and that probably would have been game over for MK Dons. But they were in this match, they were certainly getting a few chances. I wasn't having the best time on the ball, I have to admit. Lots and lots of sloppy passes, which you really would expect in the snow. They got a really good chance here on the stroke of half time. I really did think that was offside, but it didn't matter anyway, because the ref blew his whistle for half time. And really, if that had gone in, I would have been a little bit disappointed, because I'm pretty sure he was offside. But nevertheless, we do manage to pick up a 1-0 win here, and I'm very happy with that. I'm going to be putting out probably my strongest side every single time that we go into the FA Cup. I might even put it as a bigger priority than the league at the moment, because like I did say, I think it's got better financial implications, and I would really like to go far in it. It's as simple as that. I've said it too many times now. You guys are probably sick and tired of me saying it. MK Dons had a lot of shots, but they weren't able to convert those shots onto target and trouble our goalkeeper Tommy Lee, who did make a couple of crucial saves in that match that meant that we went away with a 1-0 win, and Tommy Lee was very happy that he played in that last match. You may have seen the email there, I forgot to show you guys, and I do apologise about that, but he was happy that he was playing in that match, and I was going to play him in this match as well against Crewe Alexandra in the J Payne Trophy. I decided to go ahead and sim this match because it's in the J Payne Trophy for a first, but for a second, it's against League 2 opposition. I really didn't see any point in playing this match. If we do get further into the J Payne Trophy, I probably will start playing some matches, but for now, I'm just going to go ahead and sim pretty much all of the matches in the J Payne Trophy. I won't be doing that in the Capital One Cup. I will be doing it in the J Payne Trophy, because I really don't care too much for the J Payne Trophy whatsoever. And you can see there that we do manage to pick up a 2-1 win, despite going down to 10 men for the majority of the second half. Remy Bacard did get sent off for a second bookable offence, but Cornet and Wallace did get on the score sheet there. That meant that we went through in the J Payne Trophy to the next round, beating Crewe Alexandra 2-1. And we can also have a look there at the league table. We are currently sitting in 44 points. Preston only 1 point behind us, and Warsaw also creeping up behind us on 42 points. We had at one point an 8-point gap at the top of the table. What on earth happened? I have no idea. I bumped it up to legendary. Yes, that probably is a little bit of a reason why. Some of the performances have been a little bit questionable recently since I put it onto legendary. But I intend to keep it on legendary for the time being in these league matches, because it makes it a little bit more realistic, having the teams quite close together actually, and it makes for a more tense, well, a tense career mode basically, and a tense league at that, because we don't want to be winning the league by 20 points and it's just way too easy, because what's the point? This is a career mode road to glory. It's meant to be a challenge. And if it's not a challenge, then what is it? Just tell me, what is it? It's just a normal career mode. I don't want it to be a normal career mode. I want it to be a different one. I'm just trying out different players that people in career mode don't normally try. You know, you've got people that just usually go for the high potential players, but I want to make stars out of players that don't have the highest potential and are really hidden gems in this game. I mean, Neal Maupay, you could argue he's a little bit of a common signing in career mode, but apart from that, I mean, this guy Tata, he's absolutely incredible, and I wouldn't have found him if it wasn't for you guys suggesting pre-contract signings. And what a goal that is from Tata. I mean, he's just breaking through the defence, utilising the space between the two centre halves, and really there's no way that any League One defender is going to catch up with Tata. He's got such good acceleration off the mark, and he's just able to beat the defenders for pace, and he's got the finish as well. So what more could you ask for? He's got skills, finishing, you know, passing ability, pace. He's just the perfect central attacking midfielder, even though he's probably more suited to a striker. I've been playing him as a cam, just having his pace there, but he's also got good heading ability apparently. He hits the crossbar there, but we do manage to turn in the rebound after some very, very sloppy defending, very suspicious defending right there from Scunthorpe United. I would have expected them to do a little bit better in trying to clear that away, but Jordan Ibe manages to pick up the rebound and put it into the back of the net. Double our lead here in the 32nd minute, and really Scunthorpe won't get in anything from this match. We are just too good, and this certainly revitalised my confidence. Getting a second goal here, and I was just absolutely pressing the hell out of Scunthorpe because I wanted to get more goals. I wasn't happy with just 2 goals. I wanted more goals, and in the second half here, I turned the Jets on. I wanted to get a second goal in the game. Really nice passing play, and we just had all the energy here. Neal Maupay cutting inside, beating the defender. A really good tackle there by the defender, to be fair, but really they did poor efforts of clearing it. We managed to keep it in, do a fake shot inside, then we pass it into the middle, and Jed Wallace, take a bow. Just take a bow, Jed Wallace. What a fantastic goal that is. He passes it into the middle, Neal Maupay into Jed Wallace, and well, he's certainly made up for his mistakes in the previous episodes. He's scored an absolute worldie there, and Jed Wallace gets his second goal in the Football League One, and he is really impressing me this season. He won't be going anywhere for the whole of the series. I want to keep him at the club for the whole of the series, and I really hope that I can do that. Hopefully he doesn't come to me again and say that he doesn't like the weather or something like he did last time. That was pretty frustrating, but again, it's Jed Wallace creating the play here. Neal Maupay is through on goal, and that is a goal and assist for Jed Wallace. What a match he was having here, but Neal Maupay, he was having an even better match. That's 2 goals for him in this match now, and he is doing absolutely fantastic. Jed Wallace is doing really good on the right midfield position, and he's really causing a lot of competition for Keiko on that right midfield position. I'm very, very puzzled as to who to go for, because Keiko offers a little bit more in terms of pace, but he's got poor work rates. So I usually stick with using Jed Wallace a lot of the time because he's the lower overall and I want him to get to a higher overall, and that's basically that. I know that Keiko is going to grow, but I'm not convinced that Jed Wallace is going to grow, so I play him in more matches just so I know that he will end up growing, because of course players, when they get more game time, they grow more. It's just as simple as that. That's just how it works in FIFA, and we've seen that last year. I played Bigger Romana in every single match last year in the Football League 2, and every single tournament that we were in. I think he played a total of 50 matches in the end, and he grew by +5. Unbelievable, and he's still growing this season. I think he's up to 70 overall now, so imagine what he's going to be like when we get to the Barclays Premier League. I can imagine he's going to be a really good player for us, and I really hope that he stays with us all the way to the BPL. I don't think I'm going to be selling any of these players anytime soon unless I get an appropriate transfer for them that is well over their valuation, or well over their valuation that they'll ever be worth, basically. So no matter what they grow to, I know that I've sold them for an amount that they will never be worth, basically, if that makes sense. But we are going into this match here against Burton Albion, of course, playing on Legendary here. A really good chance here from the free kick. A sloppy challenge from the Burton Albion defender. And we've got a good chance here from the free kick. Jordan Ibe getting controversially taken out there, just outside the box, very, very close to being a penalty. And of course, we are going to give this one to Hong Chul. Will he be able to get his 4th goal in a Portsmouth shirt? And it's not even Christmas yet. He takes the free kick, and well, what do I have to say to that? Well, goalkeeper, you should have done a little bit better there. No, not a little bit better, a lot better. What on earth are you doing there, goalkeeper? Free kicks are overpowered on this game, and goalkeepers are seriously terrible on this game. They seem to let everything in, and that is probably a reason why I do find Legendary very hard when the AI are attacking me, because it's as simple as this. It's just very hard to break them down, and when they break me down, they just score ridiculous goals. Usually that'll be me conceding that kind of goal, where the goalkeeper just does absolutely nothing to try and block that. And really, the goalkeeper should be ashamed of himself as we take a 1-0 lead there. It was a game where there wasn't really much going on, but we still created a couple of chances. A really good chance here as Neal Maupay gets played through. It's again a mistake by the defender, completely missing the ball there. And luckily he does, well, trap back to make a challenge there. I was really running out of space, and that is what happens on Legendary. We get a corner, we cross it into the middle, we go for the header. It's cleared off the line. How unlucky is that on Legendary? We are denied a 2nd goal of the game. That certainly would have gone in. Considering how the goalkeeper reacted to the 1st goal, he wasn't saving that. The defender completely saved the goalkeeper there. And it stays at 1-0 here. They get a really good chance in the 66th minute, passing it around. And in the end, I do manage to muscle the player off the ball and basically take away his composure. Otherwise, that probably would have been 1-1 right there if he managed to get inside. But luckily, he hits the side netting, and we end up winning by a lucky free kick. That was all that was to separate the teams at full time. We managed to win by a lucky free kick, and that is going to be the end of the episode, guys. So hopefully you have enjoyed, and if you have enjoyed the episode, please be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already, guys, as it really does help out my channel. But other than that, guys, I'm going to have to leave it there, and I'll see you next time for another video. Thanks for watching.